If you really want to get a solid footing or a position in some good cryptos, there are some key words that you just listen for. And then when you hear these words, you go and you recover the whole dialogue and listen to the whole dialogue. If they say anything about like projects that are mature, that's in relationship to projects that are not doing anything right now, you might see some shenanigans. If you hear the word Oracle Solutions, you should probably look into it. And if you hear the word interoperability, like for the quant QNT, if I don't know that too much about quant, except that as far as their approach to solving a market issues, like it seems like that's the right area, interoperability. And then Oracle Solutions is something like Chainlink or Enigma, and there's one other one, I don't know anything about it, but you see the same symbol, like they have the same kind of symbol. It's a box, 4 sides, and like the box has a core, so it's like the sides are one kind of data, and then it's like encrypted or something, so it's like it can work for smart contracts, and there's different kind of smart contracts. There's machines are communicating to each other. It's for automation. So like if you buy a coin, you don't want to buy like a crowd fund for a project that's not going to be using a coin after their project is complete. Like the whole point is something like with quant is a operating system. It's not a blockchain. It's interoperability for people who use blockchains that want to interface with other blockchains, and they run over the blockchain that you're using. And it answers it solves the problem for people who were considering using another blockchain to run over the blockchain, which is, I guess, clutter. Yeah. I don't really know that much. So as you can tell, I'm learning, and you can see the gaps and things where I'm not, where I can't really go in further. Like, it's not that something I'm thinking is wrong. It's just that I have to be exposed to that on a deeper level. This is the easy way. I think I'm right. I can't prove it until, afterwards. But by that time, like, I have to be wary of the sex caravan supply chain, like the sex caravan war party for supplies and their emissaries, and go out and try to find out where the sex caravan raiding party is. And of course, who do you want to be associated with? Like somebody who joins the sex caravan for provisions, or somebody that just like, I don't run a sex caravan. I don't hoard medicine and things that people need that are provided free. Like, it's just a sacrament, like it's sort of like, can you believe that in order to get back in harmony with the earth, like, I have to learn like finances and a lot of industrial applications and things. It's just noise. And my status upgrade, and just like this is a process of a status upgrade. If I'm doing it right, then where I incur all these noisy sounds and the artificial lights and alarms and things going off, and like having to be aware all the time because there's dangers. And it's also that I could find a place to practice primitive technology, the way that it opens it up to be where like you're not roughing it. If you're out in the rough, doesn't necessarily mean that you are roughing it. I'm interested in that. Also, like things like hooking bicycles up to a washing machine and using e- uh, eco-friendly detergents that you can transfer gray water into fertilizers, and uh, maybe a little bit of what's it called? There's like earth engineer, but it's not the right word. Anyway, let me get out of here and lunch.